So thank you everyone for being here. This is the introduction of the Universal Digital Health Internship. We are basically in this internship to build capacity across the globe for digital health. And we are focusing on areas that need our support the most, which is the low and middle income countries, which primarily lie in the global south of the world. With that being said, let me just introduce some of the initiatives that we have had, and then we move forward from there. So what I will do is I'll just share my screen. So I hope all of you can see my screen. So in that, I hope all of you can see that this is basically our YouTube channel that you can see. This is Universal Digital Health. And if you go to the playlist section of this channel, you can see that we have a whole workshop on how you can build your own medical research journal or any research journal for that matter, not even medical. And then we have a whole master's in health data science, and everything that is in this master's is also available on the LMS. This is the LMS, the Learning Management System of the Masters of Health Data Science. You can just go here, www.healthdatasciencemasters.com. And as you open it up, you click here on the available courses, and then you can access everything by just going there, access as a guest, and you can have the access. You can go through semester one, semester two. Semester two and semester three are being uploaded. Semester four is all about the capstone project. And similar to this Masters in Health Data Science, once this is completed, all the lectures will be uploaded by December 2026. We are then going for launching a Masters in Medical Robotics, and then that would be done by June 2026. So all the lectures in the Data Science Masters will be done by December 2025. Sorry, I said 2026, it is 2025. With that being said, so this is the YouTube channel. You can go here, you can get free workshop on meta-analysis, on what we are doing on the Health Innovation Journal. We have created a whole journal that is in the process of indexation. At the same time, you can do secondary data analysis for global burden of disease using R and Python. And basically, once you learn this, you can apply R and Python techniques on almost any data set in the world. So this is our focus on building capacity of analytics. And then obviously there is a whole host of videos from Python to how to build your own startup, to what is the global landscape of startups, to like how can you use the health system? So how can you hack the health system if you're an entrepreneur? And then multiple videos on what is public health and how a lot of stuff on health promotion. We are also launching the podcast. So we have just one podcast here, but we are launching a whole podcast series. So initially all the work was led by me, but now all this work is led by other people. And that's the purpose of it, because we are trying to build a community of people who are willing to work in digital health. Now, till date, we have somewhere around 2,300 people who are subscribers and around 165 videos. And it has been somewhere around 2 years. That being said, we have a LinkedIn page. And then, okay, so I'll just stop the recording here. And then now we move towards um, what the internship is about. So basically, all of you have signed up for internship with is the Universal Digital Health Internship. So in the internship, what we are basically offering, and then we have also shared it in the WhatsApp group as well. Now basically, in this internship, you can become part of the team where you can create health promotion videos. Within the YouTube channel, we have put up all the training material on how you can build your own podcast, on how you can do your own health promotion video. Generally, our health promotion videos are 3 minutes long. So all of you will go through the training process. All of you will be given that video. So what is our training process? Basically, we provide the participants with the training material, which is already out there. Already, all of that is open source on YouTube. And then they go through the training material, and then we ask them to build up a video. So the Dr. Mr. Asad will be leading that work. Mr. Asad himself is an engineer. Basically, this whole internship will be led by Mr. Asad. I'm here as the introductory part of this. And then we have also created a video on how to launch your own LMS. That video initially is it's on the channel, on the Universal Digital channel. That video is in Urdu language. We are now creating a video in English language on how to set up your own LMS so that anyone in the world, anyone wants, they can set up their own bachelor's program, master's program, workshop, training, course, diploma, whatever they can set up their own elements. So that's also some training that you can get. Other than that, we have like these 167 videos. So on the YouTube channel. So what we are trying to do is that we are trying to translate it into two language. One is the Urdu and Hindi language, and the other is the Spanish language. Spanish because our focus is on South America and yeah, Urdu Hindi because a huge chunk of the world population lives on in this area, South Asia. So that's where we are trying to build up universal digital health capacity. So Spanish and Hindi as a start, and then obviously we will create channels in Chinese, and down the line we will create channels in other languages, uh, something like. Languages that are spoken, especially in Africa, other than English. So, two main languages that are spoken, one is French and the other is Arabic. So, we might work in that direction. And the whole purpose is to build capacity in this part of the world. And like I said already, that we are the largest content of digital health material anywhere in the world. At the same time, our internship also includes a process where you can learn how to build your own website because we are now in the process of creating a website as well, which is the Nazish Masood Research Center website. Initially, we have a website for Health Innovation Journal. Let me just show you the website for Health Innovation Journal. So all of you can, I hope I'm sharing the screen here so that all of you can see. This is the Health Innovation Journal. You can all access it. We have already provided all the material. We'll provide all the links again. This is the journal that we have created. You can also see its video on and its update on the YouTube channel on Universal Digital Health. So this is a journal in the healthcare space. So anyone who is involved in any innovation can publish with us. And obviously, we are in the process of going for indexation as well. So this is the Health Innovation Journal. With that being said, so some of the options that you guys have as interns is number one, you can be part of the process of developing the website. You can be part of the process that uses artificial intelligence to translate our English videos into Spanish and into Urdu Hindi. No. And then you can also be part of the initiative where you can learn how to build your own LMS. The workshop is already out there. When someone works with us, what do we do? Basically, we give them a task and we give them the training material. And when they complete the task is basically the filter one. We have filters within this internship. So the first filter is that you show interest and you come up for the meeting. The second filter is that you take the training. The third filter is that you pass the test. Passing the test, we have built up a system where you have to go in a stepwise manner. And unless you pass the test, you cannot then start to create stuff for us. Now, so this is what it is. This internship will be led by Mr. Asad. We will announce, he will talk to you guys individually as well after this. So what we'll do is that we can basically share a Google form where you can write your name and your phone number, and also you can write down specifically what is it that you're interested in and which team would you like to join. Would you like to join the team that is building the website, or would you like to join the team that is building the LMS? Because we are launching two new masters program, and again everything is free. One masters is on medical robotics and another masters is on medical entrepreneurship. And the purpose is something like this. And then I've shared this before as well, but for the sake of repetition, so that nothing is missed out, let me share something. So let me open up the whiteboard so that you can. So basically, I hope all of you can see the whiteboard. I hope that is visible. So this is what we are trying to do. We are basically trying to do this at UDH. So think of this as UDH. Okay. So within UDH, what we are trying to do is that we are trying to, number one, build capacity. So capacity of what? Capacity of when it comes to please don't use your cursor on the whiteboard. If you do, I will remove you from the meeting, please. Thank you. So what we are basically trying to do here at Universal Digital Health, that we are trying to build capacity, and building capacity includes this, that basically we are building up these masters programs. So on one end, we are building the capacity when it comes to AI. So that's the masters in artificial intelligence. On the other end, we are building capacity when it comes to entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship is another place where we are trying to build capacity. And then the last thing that we are trying to build capacity here is it's in the uh, research space. So this would be the research space. So even though we have like a master's in AI, we are also introducing a master's in robotics, because we understand that the limitation of AI is that it does not have hardware. So hardware is needed when it comes to healthcare. So if we are to give universal health coverage to people around the globe, we need to have this capacity in the global south, which is the digital health capacity, which is a very technical part of it, the AI and the robotics part. And then we need to have the business capacity, which is the entrepreneurship part. And then we need to have the research and the evidence development capacity. So we have our research workshops and everything. We could have easily created a master's program in public health or for the whole world. The reason why we are not doing that, because the master's in data science basically covers the aspects of research. And I think as we move forward, a lot of the public health stuff is being covered in the Masters of Health Data Science. So we don't necessarily have to create a whole another Masters of Public Health. It would just be an overlap of the effort, and we don't want that. And once we have built this capacity, we are planning to have around 25,000 people with a digital health capacity in AI and robotics by 2030. And then similarly, we are planning to have some similar research capacity around 25,000, and around similar 25,000 people in entrepreneurship. And at the same time, we have created something called as the community ideator. Community ideator is basically our um, incubation center. So what we want is that all the stuff that we are creating here, we don't want all these people to go out and get jobs. No. And that's also one of the reasons people continuously ask us, why not a degree program? We can easily partner up with a university around the globe. And the whole thing we are doing, we can easily launch it through a university. And we will do that in due time. If that is the requirement of the community, we will do that. But right now, we are building this capacity so that we can build entrepreneurs. We want entrepreneurs, people who start businesses in the digital health space in the global south. And we want to build an ecosystem of that. So for that, apart from these masters program, we are creating this community ideator. Community ideator is basically what it is, incubation center. Incubation center, think of incubation center like an incubator for a child. So this is an incubation center for a digital health startup. So our digital health startups here will learn about what are the legal aspects of a startup, or how do you get funding, venture capitalism, and how do you get uh, access to experts within the digital health space, within the AI space, within the robotics space, within the research space, and all that. And obviously, because simultaneously with this capacity development, we are also creating multiple medical journals. So those journals will be part of this thing, the research part, where we will be building capacity of publication. One of the key issues is, Manu, please don't move your cursor. If you don't remove your cursor, we'll remove you from the meeting. Anyone who moves their cursor on the whiteboard, we'll remove you from the meeting. Please don't move your cursor. So, with that being said, in the research area, we are trying to build multiple journals. That's what we are trying to do. So I'll just stop here. I will close the whiteboard. I hope this gives you guys a good idea of what we're trying to do, the options that you have when you're pursuing this universal digital health internship. You would have multiple options. We will share with you a Google form where you can answer what it is that you're trying to do. There will be some options. You can choose any options where you'd like to do the internship. The duration of the internship depends on you. We don't necessarily say, the internship is going to be for 1 year, 2 year, or 1 month, 2 month, 3 months. It depends on you. If you're willing to work, you can work with us and eventually join our team. And the whole purpose is that you build capacity. So that's about it. I hope this was helpful. So what I will do now is I'll stop the recording and